Good morning, Caricature.org board members. My name is Shane Randall with Shallow Pocket Web Design. First of all, I want to thank you in considering doing business with Shallow Pocket. The video, we wanted to share a video with you to kind of show you some of the functionality of the back end and maybe address a couple of concerns that some of you may have, rightfully so. But one of the concerns right offhand was the forgot password, managing that. It's all automated. When someone goes to log in, there is a forgot password link that they will be able to click on and handle it basically themselves via email. Occasionally you're going to get that one person that just don't get it for whatever reason. You will have to handle them. That's just the way it goes sometimes, but it is fully automated and less work for your administrator. The second thing was the form. The form that you have now will not integrate with the new website, but we will leave the form intact and will be accessible with the current passwords that it already has, usernames and passwords it already has for people to continue to view. But we will be installing a new form that will be integrated with the system where there will only be one login. When they log into the website, they're automatically logged into the form. So when they click on the form of the new form, they will be already logged in. So now getting started on the video, first thing you see when you first log into your back office, and it's all through a username and password function to get in, and you can set up different administrator rights for different people. This is a dashboard. It's just a quick snapshot of what's happened lately, in a sense, today, last week, of how many members joined, number of logins, and so forth. First thing we're going to touch on is manage members. Just follow a mouse to the top left, click on manage members. Here you'll see a list of members, and there's a lot more than that. It's about 7 pages, but obviously you guys got a pretty large database yourself. So this is essentially what you'll see, and it's populated by the latest join date. So you will see your latest join members at the top of starting this. Now, one of the things that was asked is how can I delete multiple members at one time? Simply, you would click on the checkbox, who all you're going to do, or if you want to do the whole page, if you wanted to, you would go follow my mouse down to the bottom right where it says with selected. You can choose delete, and there's some other options there as well. Set offline, delete, approve, so forth. Let me uncheck that. Last thing I want to do is delete some of our members. But anyways, on top of that, one thing you have when someone actually joins and they pay through the PayPal system that's integrated here, if their payment doesn't go through over 30 days, you can set it whatever you want, 30 days, 90 days, it will make them inactive. The nice thing about that is they'll be inactive, but the profile's still in the database. So say they did decide to join at a later date, everything's still there, and they don't have to re-sign up or fill out a bunch of information to join again, essentially. So that's how it works. All right, so now we're going to open up one of these members. I'm just going to go to one of my profiles, kind of give you a better idea. The server's kind of slow at the moment, so please bear with me. Alright, we'll click on Shane, that's me. So we'll click on my name, and what you'll see essentially is my username, my email address, and then the passwords aren't filled in right there. That's just for privacy reasons with the members. What level status I'm at, my expiration date, and my profile photo, etc., etc. And then you'll also have descriptions down here depending on what we title these to be for registration purposes. They'll actually all populate. When someone joins, all this populates properly. Say you have a knucklehead that's spamming people inside the system, or it's not somebody you really want in the system, you can actually ban their IP and click them as a spammer. So it's a preventive way to have people behave, essentially. The next thing is that's members, and you can actually add members to yourself manually. When you click, if you follow my mouse to the bottom left, you click add member, you fill all in that information in essentially, and that's how you add members manually. You can manage each one of them's pictures, music, videos, etc. And stuff if need be. Say there was something inappropriate that was posted picture wise, you can actually delete it. So alright, that's for members. Packages, this is where you actually set up your different package levels, like you guys have associate, student, or something like that in Platinum, which I'll have all those set up for you, so you really won't have to do anything with that. But in case you ever did want to update them, you can actually, or add a new package, you can actually do that here. You can add a package or update a current package. If you click on the little pencil right here, follow my mouse to the far right, you know what they get, what group level that's for, is it reoccurring, how long is that reoccurring, and stuff, so forth. So that's kind of how that works, and it manages that for you. And everybody that does that internally in the system will populate right here, so you kind of have a report of, you know, the payment date, expiration, and the amount, and for how long. So on that communication, here is where you can actually do newsletters through the system, or send out mass emails if need be. The nice thing about this is, from a legal standpoint, your members have an option to accept these or not. You know, that keeps you off the spam list. So it will, when you send one of these out, it will only go to the ones that have subscribed to the newsletter. Content. Here you see there's manage news, manage pages, polls, porch banners. Manage news, it's a news module that you can go in and you add news items, then post them to the website. There'll be a little area on the website where that will populate. Manage pages. Here you can actually, if you see right here, general, we named the overall page group general, but you can name them whatever. Click on the little clipboard. You can see the different pages we've created, like we've created a Logan membership card page. I'll open one of those up. I'll click on the little pencil, and it comes with a little Wasigi editor, so you can customize that page to what you need on that. Manage polls. This is a nice little tool if you want to take a survey of your members on what's going on out there. You can just ask a question and actually put in the answers. Say we're going to add a poll. We type in whatever we want to do, whatever the question is. Then we label. Label is typically just something for the URL, so you try to keep it straightforward. All letters, whatever you want to do, call it. New answer, you might put in yes. Then you tab over, and if you hit enter again, when you tab over, add a new answer, you can put no, tab over, hit enter. Maybe, or whatever you want to do, you can have your question and your answers totally unique to that poll. So, and then you hit submit, and whenever you want to deactivate it, you just active or not, yes or no. So I mean, after you get the numbers that you want. Stats is just an overall snapshot of what your website's doing. You know, how many members you have that are active or inactive for each membership level that you have. How many pictures and albums are actually being uploaded. You know, how many guest book entries, how many blogs. It just kind of gives you an overall snapshot gives you a feel of how much your website's being used for the most part. Utilities. Here you can actually save you can back up your database to the desktop of your administrator or whoever does it. It's a good habit to probably do it at least once a month. Sometimes, you know, in some cases when you have a large database, it's almost better to do it once a week. If you don't have memberships that join that often, maybe a couple a month, then maybe a monthly basis is good. And stuff, and that saves that in a CVS form on your desktop in case you ever had a problem with your hosting server. Settings. This is kind of the nuts and bolts of the site. Majority of this stuff I'll already have set up properly for you guys. You won't really have to fool with it, but there might be times that you want to change features to certain member groups. But you can change things from a security aspect, registration aspect, emails, look and feel, localization and stuff. We'll get more into this when we get ready to cross that bridge. You guys, we'll spend some time after we get the site up and teaching whoever needs to be taught on it how to actually run this back office. You'll get more in detail with this stuff on that. Custom fields right there essentially is where you create custom fields for your registration forms, and it's unlimited. You can arrange a thing, so you can really basically organize this thing to where it suits and fits your needs and the amount of information that you need to obtain upon registration and stuff. So that's pretty much it as a brief overall. Like I said, we'll dig into more. I'm going to go ahead and give you my email address in case you have any questions. It's shallowpocketweb@gmail.com. If you have any questions about anything that's in here, you may have answered the questions that you need, and hopefully I did, based on what Wade has shared with me. So that's pretty much it. I look forward to working with you guys, and hope to hear from you soon. Thank you very much.